In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to jazz up notebooks and create cool magnets. And I also have an exciting announcement to make, but you have to keep watching to find out. All right, here we go. Now there's a lot you can do to jazz up plain notebooks using a stencil. I've gone ahead and I've designed this. Cupid. I'm always saying it. So I thought, why not just make a notebook out of it? This one has the hole in the P and the A. Having loose bits is just gonna make it more complicated. So I did it in this design. P is solid and I don't have the line across the A. So that just makes it a lot easier when you're having a stencil. So for the stencil, I'm gonna use a bookbinder cover sheet. They're pretty sturdy, great for a stencil. And there you have it, a lovely stencil. And now I need to make it stick. You want to use a special kind of glue. So imagine Post-its, it's the same kind of glue. So you want to line your stencil on your notebook. Make sure that these little bits here are really stuck down. So you don't want the paint to go underneath it. So the next step is you want to paint it. The paint that I'm using is acrylic paint. Start off with a white base so that the other two colors are going to pop. I'm done with the white base. These two colors mixed together will make a purple. I'm happy with that. The next is the glitter. Multi-diamond dust is what it's called. And then you want to use acrylic sealer to stick the glitter down. Now it is dry, cut around the edges so that separates the paint from the stencil so it's easier to just lift off. Oh, okay, and there you go. That's what it looks like. And you can make it pop even more. Find a marker that doesn't bleed on material. Put a shadow on it. Fin. Cap it. And there you have it. I really love the colors in it. 3D unicorn galaxy look. Now for the exciting news. Everything I'm making today, well, in this episode, I'm gonna be selling on Etsy. I'm so shy about this, but anyway. I've never sold anything I've made before. This is the first time, so it's very, very nerve-wracking. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't expect everyone to love it. Some of you might. Some of you may even buy it and support me. I don't know. But everything you see will be handmade by me. And my store is called Hack It by Rebecca. This is my store URL and it's also in the video description below. So I'm only gonna make another 20 of these books and I'm gonna sign the first Cupid notebook and number it 1 out of 21. Signed, sealed, and not yet delivered. If you buy it, thank you so much for your support. Means a lot to me. It does take a lot of time. See, that's not fair. It takes seconds to watch all this, but it takes freaking hours to make each and every one. This one is a different kind of notebook design. Not everyone likes unicorns. Maybe they're a little bit darker. So I'm gonna draw a somewhat of a snake eye. I need 2 eyes obviously, and I want them identical. So the best way to do that is you fold it in half and then you can trace the other eye. Okay, that's roughly the design. I've already cut my stencil as well. So now same thing, you wanna tack it. All right, I'm going to use an acrylic sealer to give a really cool effect. And I'm gonna spread some black glitter all over the eyeballs so that it pops. Okay, let that set just for maybe a minute. And then you wanna seal it again. All right, yes. So far so good. Oh, hey, how cool does that look? Okay, enough playing around. There you go. How cool is that? Previously, I did this. It is geometric element symbols. It's a little bit of me in there too. So with this, I'm just gonna sell this one that I'm holding. Look, I'll kiss it. It's even got a kiss mark there. It's a bit of me for you. Whoever gets this, it's gonna have that on there and some of my DNA. I hope you don't do some voodoo shit on me or whatever. This is the one and only one that I'm gonna be selling. With this one, I'm gonna make 20 more of these. So if you really like this, you can head over to my store on Etsy. And there you have it, 2 black notebooks, one with eyes and one with elements. So this next one's got a little window and I thought, let's be creative. And so I decided to put my own little drawing inside there. And I've already cut some photo paper, the same size as the paper that it came with. And I did the same with these bookbinder cover sheets. Put your photo paper inside the pocket so that you know the size of the picture that you want to draw. The design I'm going to go for is a tree with 4 seasons. Why I like to draw trees, I just find it very therapeutic to draw, and each tree comes out differently. So I'm done with my tree. So I'm going to get my plastic film and I'm going to create the leaves. So bring colors, dot all the leaves in. Now if you make a mistake, just get a bit of nail polish remover and that can wipe right off. Next layer, I'm gonna go with the slightly darker color. Do it, same thing over again. And it's slowly becoming a little cherry blossom tree. You do exactly the same thing with summer colors and also autumn colors. So there you have it. I've made a lovely book of seasons. And you can just change the seasons as you go along. And of course this would be winter, right? Because it's got no leaves, right? So I'm only gonna make 10 of these. On the back of this book, I'm gonna write 1 out of 10. Each of them are personalized. No two are the same. If you would like to purchase one, you can check out the link below. Thank you if you decide to buy my art. Now I'm going to teach you how to make really cool magnets using tiles. Before you print your pictures, you want to measure your tile. I've actually printed it a little bit smaller than my tile, so that creates a nice little border. This is what I printed out at my home printer, but I decided to go for a more finished look. So I got this professionally done at a printer. Alrighty, so now I have cut all my pictures out. Now you can clean your tile with nail polish remover. The next thing you want to get is Mod Podge glue. Just add a little bit of glue, spread that nicely. Make sure you get all the edges, and then you want to stick it on like this. You get something round like a pencil. This is a good way to roll the bubbles out. Now you need 2 coats of Mod Podge over the top. I'm going to do 1 coat this way, let it dry, and then I'm going to do another coat this way. So there will be some lines, but it's okay. It will create a nice crisscross matte effect later on. 15 minutes is up. My glue is nice and dry. I'm going to seal it to make it water resistant with 2 coats of acrylic sealer. It's going to take about 10-15 minutes to dry each coat. Now there is a lot of waiting time, but it is quite fun if you're into crafts. Alrighty, my tile is dry. It's looking great. So the next step is to cut a piece of magnet. Put extra glue on this, and then you just want to firmly push it down. Make sure all the corners are sitting properly. And there you go. I've done the other 3 just so that you can see what the set looks like. Using the same method, you can also make coasters. All you have to do is choose a bigger tile, and then you would put felt on the bottom of the tile. And I decided to go a little bit cheeky with it. And there you have it. I hope you like it as much as I do. I think they look a bit good. Of course not, they're all my favorite colors. But anyway, I'm gonna make these to order. So if you do decide to purchase these, thank you. And we've come to the end of yet another episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. You can follow me on Instagram at RJT99. And if you haven't done so already, please download the free Clicknetwork app to watch all of our videos 1 month before they come out on YouTube. Thanks guys. Mwah. Ding. Love yous.
Why? Tell me why. The things you say will never stop to be annoying. Why?